you, sir, Brett Gelman, are the famed pig parker of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Was that whole scene ad-libbed, other than the fact that you come in and you park a little bit over the line and then off you go with Larry David?
I mean, you had like it's so Alec Berg was directing it, and Jeff Schaffer was like sort of like, you know, running the scene. You know, they were both running the scenes, and I remember, you know, Jeff, you know, it's Berg, Schaffer, Mandel. That's like three of the greatest comedy writers
indeed
of all time. And so Jeff had like an outline, and he would give you like a suggestion of what to say, but then it's also like I'm playing off the man, you know, the king.
Yes.
Like, you know, an entity like no other. Yeah, I mean, like truly, you know, another one of my ultimate hero, comedy heroes. And but there was like, see that? Is that my truck? That's my truck. It was so gigantic, and I couldn't see over the hood. So in the rehearsal, I parked perfectly within the lines and didn't see it. And I'm so nervous. Again, this is like, this is before, you know, I mean, I still get nervous, you know, on a new job, you get nervous until you've settled in. And I'm so nervous. I'm like, you know, I'm with like there's like, it's a very short list here of that this man is on for me, comedy wise. And I'm just like, oh my God. And like I didn't really talk to him. He was like on the phone, and like I was like, "Hey," and like I knew Garland, and Garland was like, "Hey, Larry, this is Brett Gelman, one of the funniest guys coming up right now." And like, and Larry Charles was next to him, and I'm like, "Oh my God, like this is all royalty." And like, and Larry's just on his phone. He goes, "Hey," which like, of course. Yep. I'm a day player. He doesn't want to engage with me. I could be the most irritating person on the face of the earth. So then I get out of the car, and I've hardly spoken to Larry. I think we're about to rehearse the scene, and he's walking up to the car, and he's going, I'm like, okay, here we go. And he's like, no. You see, you parked perfectly within the lines. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, see, the whole concept of the bit is that you park outside of the lines, and that's why I get mad at you. I'm like, no, I know, Mr. David. I know, I'm not stupid. I couldn't see over the hood. I'll get it right. And he's like, okay. And like, the other thing was I showed up, and like my license got suspended in college, and like... And I lived in New York, and I never dealt with it, and it became like a mental block. So at this time, living in LA, I still hadn't got my license, and like Schaffer knew that. So I show up, and the first thing that Schaffer says to me is like, "You have a license? You don't have a license, right?" And I was like, "Oh God!" So like, is it people thinking like, "Oh, he doesn't know how to drive anymore?" So I'm sitting in the car, and I'm like, "Oh my God, I've ruined this. This is a disaster. My dream come true. I'm gonna kill myself tonight." I was like, "No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call up CAA." And I'm going to be like, hey, it was a disaster. The scene's probably going to be cut. And Larry was such a jerk to me. He made me so nervous. I was just going to like throw Larry under the bus. And then I was like, no, stop it. You got to get together here. Come on, you can't throw this away. You can get this back. Wow. And then we went into the first take, and Larry is like, I mean, I'm sure other people have said this, but like, if you know you're doing well with Larry too, because he'll break.
Yes.
And so the moment he broke, at ease.
What'd you break him with?
I don't even remember. It was just like
the line from the scene where I thought you definitely had him is when you said, "How about you stay inside the lines of not being an a-hole," or something like that.
Very possibly. That line was given to me, I remember. Right. That's like one of the lines that Jeff told me to say. But like, so you get into the, you know, it's cross coverage, and you're getting into,
oh my gosh,
you get into this wave with him of just like living the dream of being on that show and having an argument with the funniest man ever. Dude. And so, like, I mean, and he's just so amazing to, like, he puts you at ease. He really does. It's weird because I don't think he's not somebody you would expect to do that.
Well, it's changed the way I look at the way people park the rest of my life.
Oh, my God.
And Stranger Things just changes the way you watch television. So the 5th and final season of Stranger Things premieres later this month, coming up on November 26th, and keep an eye out for the final episodes on Christmas Day and New Year's Eve. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.